In this video, we will use the printed work order to dispatch the outside service, which generates the purchase order for the outside service vendor with the quantity, shipping to them and the price that has already been set up on the engineering master. We will look at the sample customer sample fabricated part. Work order 411 has already been through the laser, the press brake, and quality has checked it. Is now ready to be sent to the outside service. So here we have the printed work order in hand, work order 411, and we see here we have send outside service and then the material requirement that is associated with this outside service. This material requirement is what is used to generate the outside service PO and or dispatch this to the outside service. So if we return back to FloorVisio, click on Orders, we will see an option for Dispatch OSS PO. Here, it wants us to scan the barcode. And here are some instructions on the barcode. Again, we're looking for this material requirement associated with the send to outside service. So we would scan this barcode into the outside service dispatch. And when we do, we will see that it allows us to generate a purchase order. We would select New PO. The quantity we are sending to the vendor of sample vendor and click Submit. When we go to the home screen, we will see that there is an open and unset purchase order to the sample vendor PO 1134. Clicking on this PO, we will see that it's for 110 pieces of PPN 27, which is powder paint part gloss black of $2.50 each. Once I'm ready to send this PO to the vendor, I would send the PO to the vendor as normal. Then it's a good idea to click on the PO here and to print this purchase order. This printed purchase order. It is a good idea to print 2 copies of the purchase order. You'll take the 2 copies of the purchase order and paperclip them to the work order and then move the work order with these purchase orders and the physical parts over to the shipping department for them to package the parts to be sent to the outside service. The shipping department can use one of the copies of the purchase order to be folded up and used as a packing slip on the package going to the outside service vendor. The other purchase order should be stapled to the printed work order. It is now ready to process through send to outside service, which is this operation here on the work order. And so once we've had it packaged up and ready to go, we will send this part to the outside service. We'll cover that in the next video.